sitting there fucking to edit that. So I can figure out how to cut that out. She was sitting there just smirking. And he's like, "You're really into this, huh?" She's like, "It's fun." And then they start talking about the shit they're gonna do after work. Not like that. They're gonna go to a smash room. That sounds sexual too. Like I smash or whatever, that sounds sexual. Now that I say it out loud and think about it. They're going to a place to break a bunch of shit. He said he paid $200 for 3 people. But when I saw the rates, when he had me look up the site, I'm like, "You did not?" He said it was $60 a person. But on the site, it was $20 a person. So he probably paid $60. Shut up, dude. But that's alright. He's 19. I probably just blurted out whatever the fuck I wanted to say when I was 19 too. I know I did. I hear you, David. David, that's not his name. What was his name? Oh no, I forgot his name. He lived with me for a little bit. Oh no. Damn. He got my kid addicted. That's not the way to say it. He let my kid have these spicy talkie things. I'm pretty sure that's how she got into that. No, it was Cheetos. It was spicy Cheetos. And he gave her the whole bag. God damn it, what was his name? Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, I heard him in my head. Because I used to give him rides home all the time because it was on the way home, dude. There was no reason not to. He kept talking about, I can't wait to get home, and he'd say the time. And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "That's how long it takes me to get home, though." I'm like, "Really?" Like, it's like a 5-minute drive. He's like, "Yeah, but I gotta take this bus, and then I gotta get off here, and then I gotta wait." He's like, "Sometimes I just walk to that one because by the time I get there, I still have to wait anyway." And I'm like, and he's like, "I gotta ride the bus, fucking 6 exits this way, and then I get off again, and I gotta wait 20 minutes for this bus, and this bus is usually late, so sometimes it's 40 minutes. I'm like, "Dude, let me drop you off, dude." God damn it, what's his name? This wasn't even that long ago. This was like 2017 to 2018. Daniel. God damn. Daniel. It started with a D. I was close. He's the guy that had a brain bleed. I was recording these at the time. I'm sure I recorded a whole bunch of them with him. I probably told the story, all this shit about he had a brain bleed, and I couldn't fucking believe the fucking, hospital, wouldn't tell us where he went. Like, what the fuck, man? Because I went down there, because I heard he was down there, and they're like, "Well, they released him." I'm like, what do you mean they released him? Where did, release him to who? Well, he left. And I'm like, on his own? Like, he didn't have shoes. What do you mean? And he's like, "Well, we can't really say." And I'm like, "What do you mean you can't say?" Like, he had no shoes. Like, is he wandering around? And like, "I'm sorry, we really can't tell you." I'm like, "All right." So I went outside the door and was standing there, and immediately called the boss. And I'm like, hey man, they won't tell me where they said he left. Like, and boss is like, he didn't have shoes. I'm like, I know, I told him, but. And then right as I was talking to him, this lady walked up and stood next to me, like 3 or 4 feet away from me off to the side. And they're like, if I had released somebody today, is this car really speeding up on me that fast on this road? I'm going 35, and that motherfucker came up on me out of nowhere. Like, I saw this white streak. I mean, this would be fun to speed down, but dude. But this lady came out and she essentially was like talking to herself, like, if I were to have released this dude for this reason or whatever, I really just wanted this fucker to get away from me. They told me they got transferred. They didn't tell me. They were just talking to themselves 4 or 5 feet away from me. Like they might have got transferred to blah blah blah. You know, maybe, I don't know. And I'm like, and I knew what she was doing, so I did not look over at her. And I was like kind of, you know, still on the phone, so I kind of acted like I was like, I appreciate it. I'm like, thank you. And then they like kind of walked off and went back inside. So then we knew where he went. Otherwise, we would have had no fucking idea. We would have we were just starting to get to like. My boss told me, I was like, we were about to split up areas to go search. I'm like, I know. And he was like, I was gonna drive up there and I'm gonna call, you know, call the police. I'm like, this guy's out wandering the streets and he's incoherent and doesn't have shoes on, and it's fucking like summer. Like, how the fuck is this possible? But yeah, man. And it turned out later on, after I went to the hospital all the time, I went there like every day I got off work and went down there and sat with him. Yeah, it turns out he was pulling a box of magnet wire, which are between 70 and like 90 pounds. I'm not sure what weight that one was. Doesn't really matter. But he was pulling it down off a pallet on this third shelf. Well, third pallet spot. Second shelf was above his head. So he had his arms straight up and pulled it off the shelf, and it slipped and it hit him on the top of the head. So yeah, that fucked him up. I was so mad when he told me that. Like it was a few weeks in. And I'm like, dude, really? Like, why didn't you tell somebody? God damn, dude. Might be able to get workman's comp for fuck's sake. That dude that was zooming around is right there. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go home and super glue this motherfucker. But anyway, the whole reason I thought of that guy is because that dude that was back there when I first started, trying to remember his name and then everything else I just talked about. There was someone that looked like that dude one of the times I was driving him home. And like he liked to yell shit out the window when the window was down. And he's like, that ninja's purple. He's purple. Like, dude, you purple. He didn't say ninja though. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, he was black, by the way. I'd have some white guy yelling the N-word at black dudes. I did not. But I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? He's like, he's purple, dude. Look at him. I was like, huh? I was like, he's dark as shit. He's like, nope, he's purple. And like, I'm looking at this dude. And like, by now, the guy's just like deadpan staring at us. As you would, I mean. And Daniel's like, sup? Like, why you purple, bro? And then the light turned green. I got the fuck out of there. But yeah, I started like, you know, started noticing people that shade of black, they do kind of look purple. I fucking never noticed that shit. just so dark, my brain just associated that level of fucking tint with black. But no, dude, they look purple. That's crazy. I wonder why. There's got to be like a biological, color-based reason, whatever. Wild. Now McHiring. Man. That guy did get in my face once, though. Wasn't even any reason to. And then he thought I was setting him up. He was like in my face and shit, going off on me. And I just like, I'm not even dealing with this shit. It was too early in the morning, first of all. Second of all, I just called the boss and I was like, he's like, is that Daniel yelling in the background? I'm like, yeah, why? I don't know, dude. There's no reason for this shit. This is a Friday. That was a Friday too. Because the Thursday, dude was in there in the afternoon or whatever, and he was being a dick, just talking shit to Dre. I mean, he was like, "Are you gonna be nicer today?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Dude, you were being mean to Dre yesterday." And that's when he started going off. I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, you were. Like, what are you going off for? You were being a dick. What do you mean?" That's Juan. "What do you mean?" And then he like was like, "You're fucking trying to get me fired and blah blah blah." What are you talking about? I don't know, man. Everything's fucked. I wish I was better at selling myself in interviews, though. What is this shit? I've honestly never gone past Ray. I'm hoping these red lights up here are Chandler. Because if they're not, I've gone too far and I will be backtracking. I am actually still fucking annoyed that they did not remove at least one of those. It should have been two, but at least that fucking one cookie rating where the guy like literally, you know, he didn't even play the server. How are you going to get bad review on a server you didn't even play? Also, I would love to fucking be able to see the IP addresses. Because I would bet all that shit came from the same motherfucker. I should have just gone. Oh, there's a Popeyes. Oh, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, there's a Popeyes, Daddy. I should just restate all that first part. I'm just going to restate all that first part, since I accidentally said the name. So this whole video is for Jen, because I took the long scenic way. That'll be easy, because I know on the fucking shitty ass iPhone, I know you can like have the start or end different, so I can just like trim it up to where after I said the name. I don't want to say people's names except for Mike. Fucking shitty ass. I mean, for fairness, he's trying. He seems to really be trying. But I mean, you pull someone out of a high school and expect him to jump into the fucking NFL. That huge of a skill gap. And yeah, where he started as a manager a year ago versus where he is now, he was that fucking bad. He's that bad at it. He's still terrible, but I mean, he's better than he used to be by a little bit. Still fucking really bad, but if we're being fair, he's a lot better than he was a year ago. He went from like 1% of 100, like just 100 being a good manager, not even a great manager, just a good manager. So like, 4. That's 400% improvement. But anyway. So this video is for Jen, because they like watching people drive through scenic shit. So I'm taking the scenic route, because I'm not fucking with the 10, the 60, the 101, or the 202. Fuck all that shit. It's either the 60 or the 202, whichever way I take home. There's always going to be a bit of the 101. I don't want to deal with any of that shit. So I'm fucking going the fucking long way. And it's prettier by chance, a lot of trees and shit. And Jen likes to watch videos of people driving and shit. So, and on the same token, I fucking annoyed the shit out of her, because like I'm a fucking dirty fuck. A lot of fucking dirty ass jokes. I don't know if I think maybe she liked the dirty jokes, like the dark humor and shit. But I know she complained about, man, you're fucking perverted all the time. Don't worry, I know that. Like, that was when I quit talking to her the last time. She said, like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Like, I'm not just trying to say sick shit to you for the sake of saying sick shit to you. I'm just fucked up. So, anyway, in the face of that, cover your fucking ears, Jen. Because I'm going to tell a story about work today. So I walked in on this conversation. The first thing I heard was, I don't like cum in my face, or something like that. And I was like, well, hello. And then they started laughing and shit and talking about, one of the guys wants to come in his girlfriend's face. Come on his girlfriend's face. But they're not down for it, and like they're trying to beg. And I was like, hey man, don't beg. Like if they don't willingly want to do it, don't even push it. I told him about this time back at that fuck pad I used to live at. This dude always wanted to come on his girlfriend's face. She had a really, really pretty face. So I don't blame him, but we were all partying one night, and she's like, you can come on my face tonight. So she was blowing him and shit, and he ended up pulling out and coming all over her face, and she like cried. She legit fucking cried. It was sad. The whole thing was sad. And he came a lot. It was funny. And he was like, well, what about you? Have you ever come on someone's face? Like, I've never been with someone that wanted to come on their face. I was like, I've been with people that wanted, that wanted me to come on their tits. And like I think this is where I fucked up. The girl that said that she never had cum on her face, she was like, oh, I like cum on my tits. And fucking, or I think she said I love. And like, I just kind of nodded like, yes. And he was like beat red and shit. And like, I looked at her and she was kind of smirking, and we just watched him just sit there and turn redder and redder. And he looks at me, he's like, how is that so normal for you to hear? I was like, dude, I've done that. I've done it so many times. Like, I could sit here and tell you sex stories the rest of the fucking day until midnight. Non-stop, the whole fucking way. Like, I've done a lot of shit, and probably a stack of those stories probably should never repeat, but I've got so many. Like, I've done a lot of fucking, I've had some fun, buddy. But we really have fun making him blush. It is hilarious. One of the ladies up front, he did something for her, I don't remember, and she was like, good boy, or whatever. And like, she saw how red he turned, and now she takes every goddamn chance to say good boy to him. And so do we. So does everyone else. Like, all the women that know about it, except for the HR lady. I don't know if she knows about it. But I hear them all say good boy to him a lot now. It's so fucking funny. He just immediately turns red. Fucking hilarious. Watch me forget to edit this, and then this shit's just in there twice. I talk about that girl that she loved it on her tits so fucking bad. I don't remember if I said this before or after I said the name, but I'll just say it again. But I was talking about this girl that loved it on her tits so bad. Like, no matter what, she wanted it on her tits. She wanted to come on her tits. Like, she was one of the people that I did 2 guys, 1 girl with, or whatever the fuck you call it. 3-way with her and another dude or whatever. That's called a gangbang. Only 2 dudes, that's not a gangbang. Or a train, that's not a train either. Anyway. She was like a fucking acrobat. Like, she didn't give a fuck. If she got any kind of fucking feeling that I was about to come, she'd fucking go fucking flipperoni and fucking get that shit. She'd get that shit. She had good hands, too. She could fucking up the intensity of that shit, get as much on her as possible. She was really good. She wouldn't fucking use her mouth. She really wanted it all on her fucking tits. It was funny. She had pretty good tits, too. I was talking about how, like, I'd fucking try and intentionally put her in as far away from, being able to get on her tits as possible. And she'd fucking jump off and flip around and fucking angle my hips and shit and get her tits in there. And it was fucking funny. It was like a game for a little while. But she's so fucking good at it. Like, I was worried she was gonna, like, fuck me up trying to get positioned, but throwing elbows and shit. That lady's just walking around yelling. I wonder what that's about. flock camera. I've never actually really noticed one in person until right there. The problem is, there's another one right there. What the fuck, dude? The problem is I can't like walk around and like find and eyeball them all myself if I'm gonna do anything to them. Not that I ever would, because that's destruction of property, and the price of those I'm sure is a felony, instant felony. So I would never do that. But if they get my gait, they get my gait and they get my shape and they get my height and all that shit. And then it doesn't matter how masked I am or whatever. They probably got enough of me to fucking finger who I am. They can finger me. They will finger me. Damn, look at that license plate. Damn. God damn. That's all right. I already know somebody that fucking cuts those down. Are you saying you support? You're saying that like you support them getting cut down? All of them. All of them. Every camera. All of them. Fucking cut them all down. Even the ones that are only wired to fucking help the control the traffic signals. Because too many of those, you can network into them. They say it's for maintenance on the fucking intersections or whatever, but if they can remote in for, configuring them, you can remote in for fucking just viewing them too. I'm on fucking Chandler, right? Okay. I thought the license plate says, that does say Wiener. Well, it's W-I-E-N-E-R. I think that's what it said. God damn. Hiccups, bruh. Oh, I could have just looked, I think. I totally missed it. I missed it, I think. I could have looked over and seen for sure. Oh well. Iowa. Damn. This car behind me is fucking rusted as fuck. Or maybe that must be like a wrap. Because that car is way too new to have metal that's gonna rust like that on the roof and on the hood. It's gotta be a wrap. Where did I see that Wiener? Okay. God damn. I want to see the penis again. Jesus Christ. Damn, I don't even know. Ah, the fucking plate in front of me is blinding my balls. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. It hurts me. It's probably fucking 80 car lengths ahead of me by now. It's crazy. I lost track of something I saw right off to my right just a few seconds ago. God, fucking painful. That's a painful wiener. As he knows is turn everything sexual. Shut up, fuck you. Don't play here then. If you don't like the admin, fuck off. It says 18 plus. What did you think that meant? What if I turn left if there's a route into my neighborhood from that side of the water? I think they're separated even though the houses look the same. Let's find out. I got 10 minutes. I don't think so. I don't think there's any way over there. Although they don't have the same roofs. Maybe they do. I thought they looked red. Maybe those roofs back there are just red. I don't know why they just don't have the solar fucking, I just had this conversation this morning. The solar shingles. Because they don't even have to be black. They've got ones that are like, they're darker than these, but they've got reds and browns and shit. This is a dead end because I picked up my kid down there once because they were riding around on the walkways and their tire went flat, and I told them to cut through. I don't think it does. I told them to cut through the grass there and walk their bike to the circle there, so I didn't have to drive all over hell. I'm doing the maze thing. I'm hugging the right side. I'll either find my way back out to fucking that circle road, or I'll make my way into all the fucking these circles, and then I didn't see a no exit sign on the way in this circle. Look at that pretty cactus. I wanted to plant some ocotillos in the yard we're renting, but number one, we're renting. Is that a way out right there? And number two, I'm going the wrong way now when I turn right. There was a fucking sign back there that said I was going into but it wasn't facing the way I was coming from, so I would never have known. Yeah, there's the road there again. Oh well. I don't live on that side of that neighborhood over there, so I don't know what goes. I've never tried to go fucking. I just go right to the main roads. Actually, It's one of those situations where Google Maps told me to get there that way the first few times we went there, and I just backtracked the way Google Maps sent me because I figured that's the best way in and out of there. Whatever, bye.